Our children. I need to get this off my chest. As an older man, I find it extremely difficult to be with humans, still trying to find inner peace and rest. As a 7-year-old boy, I got sexually abused. The horror continued, it never leaves you. Your life is hunted, to a certain degree stunted, and for decades I've been carrying the signature of abuse. Let me explain to all of you that do not know. When you abuse your children, you take a life. You take a life, and it will show. The show is one of terrible pain. All my life long, I've been struggling and fighting, being scapegoated, my senses continuously heightened. I've got eyes on the back of my head. What you take for granted, being in a relationship with another human, to me is dead. What happens when you as a child get abused? A signature by the predator gets imprinted, which is extremely difficult to lose. I remember as a little boy, a fire within me ignited, one of everlasting rage and toil that destroyed everything in my life, and still I cannot shake it to this day. I've tried every therapeutic way. All these doctors, all these fools believe one can cure the abuse with certain tools. I went through years and years of therapy. The only thing that helped me to this day is having met others who, like me, were prey. Oh, dear God, there's so many of us. How can we have a future when you throw your children under the bus? When at a young age you get destroyed? It only left me with being paranoid. And still, to this very day, every morning, I've got to invent a new way to walk upright through my day. I cannot belong to anyone. I will never fit into society. To me, you're all scum. The abuse in the world I see everywhere. It's in the eyes, that certain stare. My mother to me is dead in my eyes. When I told her what happened, she said it was a lie. Her family shunned me. I exposed the truth. To this day, they have all spat on me. I vanished out of their lives for good. My predator left me a suicide note. He apologized for what inside me he broke. He's forever a coward in my eyes, and everyone in my family who still to this day supports his lie. What I'm trying to get across is the rage inside me for a man, a terrible loss. You do not wish to meet me when the pain comes in, for even though I'm an old man, I will go in for the kill. To this day in our world, children get sexually abused, trafficked, horribly absurd. Every one of you out there should be ashamed. All of you are to be blamed. All of you are to be blamed. All of you are to be blamed. For all of you are the ones who still abuse me as you turn your back on these atrocities as our children are being sold for fun. Most of you parents shouldn't have children. My mother was so abusive, her brother the predator inclusive. Her whole family left me with their shame, and still to this day I'm the one to blame. I'm very happy to be on my own. I'm not sharing this for all you scum, but I'm speaking to the ones out there who, like me, have lived through this hell, are in despair. Know that you're not alone. This society is a lie, abusive down to the bone. Still to this day, I cannot sleep. I do not take drugs. I do not attack the meek. But I've utter disgust for all of you. For all of you are to be blamed. For all of you are to be blamed. For all of you are to be blamed. For all of you are the ones who still abuse me as you turn your back on these atrocities, as our children are being sold for fun.